Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, the Prophet ﷺ married many times. And of course, many of the companions of Rasulullah ﷺ married many women as well. And polygamy is part of our sunnah. However, what was well known is many of the companions and the Prophet ﷺ, for a portion and duration of their time, they only had one wife. The question really is this: what made these women so special that these companions and the Prophet ﷺ only had them as their wives only for that duration of time? What was it? In fact, it reminds me of the situation of Khadija radiallahu anha and Fatima radiallahu anha. Khadija and Fatima radiallahu anha, may Allah have mercy upon them both, were women that perfected their iman. Ali radiallahu anhu did not marry any other women whilst he was married to Fatima, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not take any other wives whilst he was married to Khadija radiallahu anha. Why is that? Because if you look into the lives of these women, you will find exemplary characteristics that made them so special to their husbands. Two things in particular are things that I remember when I think about what made these women special. The first one is to do with Khadija radiallahu anha, and the second one to do with Fatima radiallahu anha. First with Khadija radiallahu anha, what made her so special? What made her so special was the amazing trust, love and patience she had in Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at the situation of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a man who was initially searching for purpose in his life. He would take his provisions and clothing and food and go off to the cave of Hira, sometimes weeks and months on end, searching for the purpose of his life. Then he came back confused and perplexed from the cave of Hira and said, cover me up, cover me up. And this woman, of course, was the beacon and call upon this man, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She said, no, Allah will never disgrace you. You look after the poor and the needy and the orphans. You feed your neighbors and you don't disgrace your enemies. Indeed, Allah will never ever disgrace you. So she was a beacon and call and support for the Prophet ﷺ in his most important times. Fatima radiallahu anha was also the same. It was well known that Fatima radiallahu anha would be so righteous and pious that she would cooperate with Ali radiallahu anhu and would make Ali radiallahu anhu love her because of her righteousness and piety. It was well known that Fatima radiallahu anha would wake up Ali in the depths of the night to come up, wake up and let's pray. It was well known that Fatima radiallahu anha was very charitable and giving. She would encourage Ali to go out there and earn money, but so that they could actually give money out to the poor. In fact, a verse in the Quran was actually revealed regarding her. وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا إِنَّمَا نُطْعِمُكُمْ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ لَا نُرِيدُ مِنكُمْ جَزَاءً وَلَا شُكُورًا. What is the verse saying? They say, verily we feed you for the face of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only. We don't ask for you any reward or any recompense at all. So in these verses, we know that Fatima radiallahu anha used to love to give money out. So this is what made Ali love her. What made Ali love her was that Fatima was increasing their rewards in Jannah. Was that Fatima radiallahu anha with her righteousness and piety was going to get a higher level in Jannah, and as a result, Ali radiallahu anhu would also get that level bi'idhnillah because of the promise of Allah that indeed the husband and the wife will be together in Jannah, inshallah. Udkhulu antum wa azwajukum tuhbarun. Enter you and your husbands and your wives together in Jannah at the same level. It is for this reason why the scholars of Islam used to say, marry righteous women. For indeed, whichever level your husband or your wife reaches will be the final level that the other one gets as well. So you should also help your husband and wife also to reach the higher level. For indeed, if you do that, inshallah, your level will be the highest level that either one of you is able to reach. And bi'idhnillah, with that you will also complete the love in your hearts, and inshallah, may that love be enough for you all, bi'idhnillah, just like it was between Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Khadija and Fatima and Ali radiallahu anhu. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.